out. Like you're always going to see something that you don't like. So if you're that type of person that can easily get upset, don't even put yourself in a predicament.
I mean, I say yes and no. I say no for the simple fact, the only reason that you would be asking for it is just to find something to make you upset. Or you just looking for something to just, like, you just looking, like, it's like, you just, at the point when you ask for it and you get it, it's not even so much as in, oh, well, I just wanted this, like, you just gonna be looking for something to see, like, even if it's not that deep, you just gonna be looking as soon as you see, oh, what is this, like that, so I say no, but then again, I say yes, only for the simple fact, and like, past relationships, like, I've had trust, like, I've trusted them, but for myself, like, it's just certain, like, as far as conversations or whatever, I feel as though it's just certain things that you might say to somebody that you might not mean it one way, but they might take it another way. And from them taking it like a certain type of way or whatever like that, it could just cause it to be something completely different, or just go big, like get bigger than what it really is. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, I would look to try to see like how you are responding to like certain things. Like, I don't mind, like, it's just like how you respond, because sometimes being as though when you texting, like, you could mean it one way, but since you texting it, they could take it another way. And then on top of that, like, okay, screenshots is cool, but it's like, who's to say what you said before that screenshot? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could easily, oh, well, you could have switched up and said this, that, and the third, made it look nice, screenshotted it to me, and then it's a whole different story. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why, because it's like I can't really go off of just screenshots no more. So.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just sip my tea on that.
Absolutely. All right. So, can you still be friends with an ex? And would you be upset if your partner was still friends with their ex?
It depends. If you or your partner is strong enough to be friends with the ex, because it's going to be a lot of temptation that comes. Like, for example, if you and your ex is sitting in the room and your girlfriend went to the store or something, the boy's going to be tempted, or the girl might even be tempted to talk again or be flirtatious or whatever. So don't even put yourself in that predicament if you know you're going to fail. Like, it depends how strong you are.
Yeah, it's all based on boundaries, because if you know better, then you shouldn't. Like, for me, I'm friends with one, but it's truly a friendship. We was friends before, and we said we was always going to be friends, and we're not as close. And I feel like for the person that I'm with, they have to know me. Like, your ex have to know me. There's no reason for you to hide me. I don't want you just telling them about me. We need to meet. And if we can't meet, then y'all truly more than friends. There's still some type of feelings there, because it would be no other reason why you can't tell them about me, or they can't meet me and have a conversation normally. That's how I feel.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. Because nowadays, in a girl's mindset and a guy mindset, a girl can be sneaky and be mad at her boyfriend and try to go to that ex and be like, bang, yeah, bang. And then that guy can be mad at his girlfriend and be texting shorty on the sideline while he laying up next to her. What you doing? Oh, I miss you too. No, don't trust it. If she's an ex, that's an ex for a reason. You don't bring her back in a picture unless you and her want to get exit out together.
Of course, but it's always, people want to do what they want to do anyway. So it's either you want to trust that person, and if you don't have trust for them, then there's no reason for you to be together. That's just how I feel. Trust and honesty is a big part. And I'm gonna let you know how I feel in the beginning. Whether you take it how you want to take it. And if you don't like how I respond to things, you don't need to be with me.
Still be a slice.
I agree, but then again, I kind of disagree, because I feel as though it all depends on how long my partner was with that ex. Like, they really have legitimate time put in. I can't even really say that you can't be friends with that person, because you've known that person a good bit of your life. So it's like I can't even like for me to step in and say like if you've been with somebody for like 2-4 years, it's hard for me to say like yo you can't talk to that person or you know what I'm saying like be cool with that person because it's like I don't know the details of like what your relationship was for that long. Like who's to say okay you might have known him for 4 years but y'all was probably together for 2. Or you might have known him for 4 years, or y'all was friends for like 2.5, then y'all was only together for like. So I can't even really say if you've known that person that long. But then again, I disagree because it's a touchy subject and it's hard because like for exes, I feel as though, like I said, depending on what the time is put in, at the end of the day, I still know what make you laugh. I still know what, you know what I'm saying? I still know how you feel if I do this. Or I still know how to make you feel if I did this, or if I said this, or if I wore this, or just whatever. At the end of the day, I still know in the back of my mind those things, even if we're not together. Like if I know, okay, well, she feels some type of way if I lick my lips or something, or she if just something. Regardless, like at the end of the day, in the back of my head, like I still know what it is that like that could still probably potentially spark something. Like if I still know what make you laugh and still know other ways to get into your feelings or kind of still know your feelings, it's kind of hard to even try to keep it at a friend level, being as though if both of y'all know those things. So.
For me, an ex is an ex for a reason. I mean, I broke up because things wasn't working out. So if things wasn't working out, why try it again? It's not gonna work out, obviously. So. I just keep my exes as exes. If they want to be friends, I only got one ex that's a friend, but they could be dating for 4 years. But other than that, I don't see the point of you being my friend.
That's true. But then but then again though, it could probably but who's to say even if they still cool that okay even though they fell off, they on the tight time and as in we gonna get back together.
No.
They might not be on a tight time all right, if we talking again, we might get back together. It could be probably just not even being nasty, but it could probably just be a sexual thing though. They probably just still talking to each other because they probably just miss. You know what I mean? Exactly. So at the end of the day, like I said, it probably could not even really be them trying to get back together. It probably could just be them just. You know what I mean, doing what they do. But it's I don't know. It's hard to do.
Like I said, I set boundaries, so you know what it is. You know what it was when we first started talking. So if you still wanted that person, you can't have me in them. You can still be friends with them because I'm not that insecure. I know how I feel and everything comes to the light. So it's if that's what you want, you can have that, but you can't have me also. You can't have that cake and eat it too. No.
We all like cake.
Yeah, I don't.
All right. So with our final question, is it okay to ever date a friend's ex?
No.
No, honestly, I disagree. Only because, listen, I disagree only because, all right, I feel as though it depends on the time span of how it was when they broke up. I feel as though if they broke up a year or so ago, and I'm still trying, if I'm talking to them or they trying to talk to me or whatever, I'm always gonna run it back to you to make sure if it's cool. And if you say no, you say no. Boom, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't I hear people try to say oh well, you used to talk to my mans, but that was 2 or 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it's okay, you telling me something that you trying to what are you telling me? I know that for a fact. Okay, I talked to your mans, but that was 2 or 3 years ago. I can see if it was 2 or 3 months ago, then by all means, then you know what I'm saying, I'm drawn. But at the end of the day, if it's been a long time period and it was probably a year or 2 ago since that they was together, and I know my friend done moved on, he got a whole nother girl. I'm still running through him, but I feel as though it's not bad if I run it through him, if I run it back to him. And if I just do it and just and not tell him, then that's you know what I'm saying. But if I run it to him and be yo, you remember what's your name from a couple years, boom, 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 or what she was trying to do. If he be cool with it and be oh well, you already know what type of time I'm on, whatever the case is, then I feel as though everything is good. But if you know what I'm saying, if I said, if you tell me no, I'm gonna fall back and chill, whatever. But I don't know. I feel as though it's cool depending on if you run it to that person. If you check with that person before anything.
I mean, if she look good and she got things going for herself. I mean, I never did that, but I'm saying if she look good, she got things going for herself. Of course, I might jump at the opportunity because there's not many girls in the world that they got both. Some people just got one, or they just got like things going for them. So to find both, I mean, that's very rare. So I'm gonna take advantage of the opportunity.
I'm not gonna date my friend's ex. It's just not gonna happen.
Sloppy seconds.
I'm not gonna do it. If you wanna date my ex, that's, you knew what happened. You knew what it was when you seen our relationship firsthand. You feel like you could do better? Be my guest. I'm not gonna date your ex. That's nasty. On so many levels. If I don't want to kiss you, why would I want to kiss him? And I know that you kissed him. Then that's gonna make me think of your fate. No, I'm not. And then it just goes on and on. I'm not. No. I'm not that stupid. I don't want to go through what you went through.
And Kiana, you said the same thing, and you also said that you don't want your friends sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
But in a way, aren't we all someone's sloppy
Keep it a
seconds?
bean.
I don't want to be my
Yes,
friend.
basically.
I don't want to be my friend's sloppy seconds.
But like, if you know that friend and that dude was just not, meaning
You see
and
that
whatever,
relationship.
you seen it, you with
like,
them, you see them
you gave
kissing,
them
making
advice on it
faces,
and everything, and that still didn't work, and then you want to
and they being petty.
No.
It being petty because it's either something either the girl look good, the guy look good.
But hold,
they
keep
being
it in the bean though. I wouldn't feel no type of way, just myself personally. Like, it depends on the friend she trying to talk to. Like, if she trying to talk to a friend and I know he that bull, like he cool people's,
What
like,
about bro?
I ain't gonna feel like, no, I'm not gonna get mad because that's my man.
What about bro?
I'm not
Y'all
gonna
want
feel
to smash the same shorty?
no, and you saying like we smash at the same time.
Nah,
We
we
not.
can't.
Like, I know, but I'm saying, if that's my man's, then I'm like, all right, well, cool. Like, you my man's, you cool with me. I don't have no type of feelings left, towards her or for her. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. Like, you my man. Now, if it was somebody randomly that I probably only knew through school for like a couple months, then I'm gonna tell him no, because like, no, I don't know you like that, boss. I'm not big. But if it's my man, somebody that I know personally as my man, we real cool, we tight. Like, he, by all means, if I don't have no type of feelings left for it, whatever like that, I'm gonna let him do what he do. But because that's on him. Because at the same time, like they saying, oh well, you know what I've been through. Of course, he know what I've been through. So it's like if he want to go through that himself, that's on him. So I mean, that's on him.
I'm
I
not gonna
can't.
stop you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna feel no type of way.
Set
I'm
yourself
gonna
up for a
say
failure.
really? Okay. Whatever. That's fine. Good luck.
Have fun. Don't get
All right. So our final part about this show, we want to give our audience some tips and tricks to maintain a healthy relationship. So if you could tell someone one thing that they need in order to maintain a healthy relationship, what would you tell them?
Honesty.
yes.
Brutal honesty. Like, everything gonna come out regardless. Everything is gonna come out regardless. I'm an honest person. I'm also a big girl. I can handle what you tell me. So, if you gonna lie to me, if you gonna sugarcoat it, there's gonna be for us to talk. Cause I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Cause then that's another form of trust. If I can't trust that you're gonna be honest with me when most won't, there's no point.
Carl.
I mean, I agree. Like, it's definitely honesty. But another thing I want to say, like, you gotta establish. I won't say rules, but it's like know when to put your foot down on certain situations. Like, know when to say like no, like this, no, like boom, whatever. I'm gonna tell you, like, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be like, okay, well, you can't have like friends. Like if I was talking to somebody, I'm not gonna tell them they can't have male friends. I'm cool with that, but. If for myself, if I know what type time that bull is on, even though he might not be showing it to her personally, if I know what type time he's on, and it's like, I'm gonna be like, no, I don't feel as though like that's a good idea. Like I'm gonna feel like for real, I don't like that. Like if it's something that I don't like or that I'm not feeling, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put my foot down and I'm gonna let you know. Like,
And you expect her to drop it right then and there?
I mean, if she respects me, and she respects what I'm asking and saying,
even if
I
this
do.
friend came before you.
That's completely that's different. That's different. That's completely different. Cause I like I said, like who am I to say no? Like you can't stop talking to the boy. Like you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not cool, whatever. This, that, and the third. But if it's somebody that like isn't before me, or probably like around the same time as me, like they got cool with that person, like around the same as me, and I feel as though that person isn't